Greetings, I'm MegaHarv, and seeing as I am sick and have been sick for a little while now, I thought what better game to play than Theme Hospital, a game from my childhood. Now let me bestow upon you the opening cinematic sequence for Theme Hospital. So back in the day, I saw this game on the local rental place's shelf, Microplay, out where I live. And I saw Theme Hospital on the shelf and thought it, like, why would anyone ever want to play this? But I didn't really understand what it was trying to tell me. So eventually, one of these days, I decided to go ahead and give it a try, and I actually liked it a fair bit. But I haven't really played it for about 10 years. I just did a brief tutorial playthrough, which I'll demonstrate for you as well, while I still continue to get my bearings. So yes, if you're into any of these sim-style games, I suppose you probably heard of the theme games, but I hadn't heard of them back in the day. So without much further ado, I will show you Theme Hospital. It is a silly game. They say laughter is the best medicine. So hopefully, you might get a chuckle out of this. Hopefully, despite my dilapidated state, I might be able to pony some up as well. Now, excuse me as I adjust the screen so I can actually play this game. There we go. All adjusted. So my nickname is MegaHarv. Enter. You don't really need a whole lot of the keyboard. You do need a little bit, though. The main thing we're going to want to utilize is the number 1 through 5. 1 slows the game down so you can do things, and 5 makes things go by blisteringly fast. So that's what I'm going to do today. I found this game on a Steam-like engine called GOG. I had never heard of it before, but I found Theme Hospital looking for something completely different. Balance file. I'm just going to do medium. I'll probably just get raffle stomped if I do hard, and I don't want to do easy. We'll say this is my first game, just for your guys' sake. Okay. And we have a board-style level system. Until you figure out where we gotta go. So first off, I'm going to hit the number 1 to slow this down. But basically, for this part, we just go ahead and do everything the game says. So I am going to put the receptionist desk right in the corner here, because she's been bad. And I also like to just go ahead and hire the best people money can buy, which in this case is C. Wrightson. And she enjoys fart surfing and is generally well motivated and dedicated, which is what I want in my employees. And she is intelligent enough to go to her station, so you don't have to worry about her. But we do have to worry about building a GP's office, which I'll make nice and close to the entrance for the benefit of all of my patients. So let us extend this room until it's of a sufficient caliber, which I'm going to say is this. Fits nicely in the square, and doors. You also want windows. Well, maybe you don't, but I'm going to put windows in because as the lady, is that a lady, a guy, I can't tell. But they're saying that the staff are happier when there's windows, so I'm going to implement them. As for the stuff in the rooms, I'm not entirely sure that it matters where you put the objects, just so long as they're in the room somewhere. So I'm going to go ahead and just at least put 1 of everything in any given room. Have the radiator all snuggled up against the wall, and even though it's probably a fire hazard, I have a plant next to a radiator, I'm doing it. So next we're going to want a doctor. Don't talk over me. So who do we want? Whoever has the most money, again. We will buy this guy, but we're going to want a psych doctor for the psych ward. We'll just have him off to the side. And so I'm going to buy him another... Yeah, this person's just telling us, you're going to need stuff. So, yes. I don't want to listen too much, because time's a wasted even though it's going very slowly. That's why the pause feature is a very useful one on YouTube. So, I'm going to buy another doctor. The next best doctor. Which is looking to be 155 here. He makes ice sculptures and is loyal and friendly. So I'm going to hire him. Let him be my general practitioner. However, I will continue to build more establishments within my hospital establishment. Namely, we will want another general diagnostics area. I might go ahead and build 2 of those. Nah, 2's not really necessary for this tutorial level. And let's extend it out a little bit further than what is required. Just so this GP doctor's content. So that seems like a great thing. I haven't figured out yet if there's a way you can just kind of stretch windows across the walls. I'm guessing not, that's probably part of the challenge of the windows. So get this place all sorted out by objects. So again, 1 of everything. Just put it any old place. Yeah, don't feed the vermin. There's gonna be vending machines, but I'll put them up in a minute. What do we have next? Let's put the psychiatry next to the general ward. Seeing as the psychiatry doctor is already there, he can just stay put. He's gonna leave anyway, though, and be courteous, but it's gonna be his office. So we're gonna make it real nice for him. I thought I clicked confirm. Oh, is it because Dinkus has to get out of the way? Okay, that's why. So there, even though it's more standard protocol to have the doctor at the head of the psychiatrist patient, I didn't do that in this instance. But if you're running your own practice, just don't do that in real life. It's not as effective. From what I understand, I'm not actually a psychiatrist, believe it or not. So let's put the bookcase in this corner. I don't know why a psychiatrist needs a skeleton. It's all like brain stuff, but what do I know? What do we have here? The ward. Will the ward fit here? The ward might not actually fit there. Put the ward over here. Come on, grab it. Let's make it large. A big, no, not that large. I don't want that large.
Patients are asked not to vomit too much.
Yeah, patients, don't vomit too much. Vomit just enough, not too much. Some more windows for our patients. Now, I believe that if you get extra beds for the ward, it means you don't necessarily need extra wards. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to buy 2 more beds, and of course, 1 of everything else. So let's put this here, and line the beds up all nice next to each other. Well, some of them. Not all of them, we don't want them getting spoiled. And another bin. Maybe we should go for 2 bins. The 2-bin ward. That's how you know which ward you're in, it's the 2-bin ward. Alright, so we got a ward. And I built a psychiatry area. We do need a pharmacy. Pharmacy I'm going to put over here. I'm going to keep the pharmacy kind of small, though. Even though I'm sure the nurse would like to have a bigger pharmacy, but geez, this is only so big, this whole area. Keep everything all topped up. We've got to make sure that there's plenty of fire extinguishers handy in case any of the radiators are to go up in flames. I thought I bought a
Is it
bin.
not morning?
How could there be a litter bug when the hospital hasn't even opened yet? I don't understand. Toilets. We're gonna want toilets. Let's put it... Come on. Come on. There we go. Toilets can go right here. Put the door right there. And of course, lay out some windows as Dr. Walkabout gets out of the way. Sink and toilet. Let's get one more sink, one more toilet. That really might not be necessary yet, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Just to be like, hey guys, look what you can do. I really don't think that matters, but when the radiator kind of juts out from the wall like that, it bugs me. So I'll fix it. Maybe put another sink there, just for symmetry's sake. Yeah, there we go. Are there any bathrooms that are stationed like that? I'm not sure how sanitary that is. But it is Theme Hospital. That is not a concern. So we got ourselves a toilet. We got ourselves a pharmacy. What else do we need? We need a staff room and the inflation room. Okay, so inflation I'll put here. It doesn't need to be gigantic either. I'd rather have the extra size for the staff room. Because the very essence of having a large staff room should make the employees happier. I don't think that's actually how it works, but that's what I'm saying right now. Excuse me while I cough. That did nothing. Okay, so where am I going to put these things? Right along this wall, so you guys can see them. So let's get the staff room all rip-roaring ready to go. And then we'll almost be ready, but not quite. I could have had that jutting out a little bit more. Maybe I still will. Because I don't think that'll interfere with the ward. Yeah, and I can still have a bench in that corner. And the staff will be even happier. Great. Let's have the door here, though. And then they can look out and see how busy it is. That way, if it's real busy, they can stop playing pool for a minute. So again, I'm not sure how necessary it is to have a lot of this stuff. So I'll just get one of each and 2 TVs. So I'm sure these doctors are going to want to watch some Grey's Anatomy. And I'm pretty sure all the doctors have glasses anyway, so it's not a big deal if we make them go blind. Alright, so that's a sufficient staff room. Is that all the rooms that I need right now? Staff room, toilets, inflation, psychiatric ward, pharmacy. Let's say yes, but we do need some more employees. So we need a doctor there. Okay, let's get everyone moved. So you go in the psych ward, because that's where you belong. Need another doctor. Expensive one. Unless they suck. Rude and abrasive, gets people's backs up. So yeah, I'm not going to bother with him yet. If they have a negative description at all, I don't like to get them. Okay, so she seems to be a pretty good one. Yeah, you're a good nurse too. Raffia, work instructor, remarkably polite and genial manner. So Z Fenton, let's put you in Z ward over here. And we'll also need a nurse for the dispensary. 123, you're probably the winner. Yes, you are. I don't know if that's like a hard rule that you always want the most expensive one. But logic would dictate that, would it not? I think we get new selections of characters every month. I could be mistaken, though. Alright, so I guess we're picking this handyman, D. Wrightmore. He heckles poor comedians, but the rich ones he leaves alone, I guess. Very friendly and enjoys a laugh. Those are both very important. So before I open this place, I'm going to get, let's say, about 12 benches, because we're going to want people sitting down. We're going to get a drinks machine. That looks like a delicious drink. What's coming out of that machine? Fire extinguisher. We'll probably want some radiators by the benches. Let's do 6. And 4 plants. 5 plants. Turns out it'll be 5 plants. So namely, benches along here, as that's where most of the people are going to be. And seeing as the ward, or the receptionist, is right at the door, we should give them benches for that. So a few more benches. I might actually want some more benches. I like to have a couple per door. Drinks machine can go right here. Fire extinguisher can go there. Radiator can go by the drinks machine. Put one here as well. Come on, fingers. There we go. Another radiator. Want a radiator down here. Radiator by... Okay, got one by the bathroom. Radiator by the staff lounge. And a radiator by the ward. Then a couple of plants scattered about. Plant can go here. Plant can go there. Plant can go next to this bench. Plant can go there. And let's have a plant right here. And let us buy about another... Oh, screw it, let's get 8 more benches. We don't want our guys to run out of seats. Okay, I can't put that there. Well said. So are we as seated up as I like? We're getting there. Oh yes, and we can have a couple of seats here. So I think that'll just about do it. This is the time remaining before your hospital is declared open. Clicking the go button will open your hospital immediately. I'll make one more quick look to see if we have less curmudgeonly doctors afoot, which you don't look to be. So let's just go ahead and open the area and speed this system up until the turn of the month. Look at them rushed around, diligently working. Okay, so I'm going to slow it back down, the time elapsed. Okay, we do have a new supply of doctors. 153, 170. Foolish risk taker at 170? What about any of these other ones? You're all fine. I'm not having a bad doctor right now. So, okay. The good ones we have right now will just have to work tirelessly. Now I understand the plights of the real-world medical system. All kinds of doctors, only a handful of them are good, and they work themselves to the bone. That's what I'm going to say. But only just now we are even getting any... Well, I guess they're kind of customers. There is a doctor in psychiatry. What are you on about? There we go. So let's slow this back down again. There's got to be some more... No. There's got to be some more doctors afoot. Some more quality doctors. This is better. Like stage diving, very fast, diligent worker. Fandom. We'll put fandom in the GP's office. So let's do this again. Keep an eye on things. The psych patient hasn't made it to the psychiatry yet, it seems. Even though he's tired. Let's follow this guy. What's wrong with him? He must have... Oh, they're figuring out what's wrong with him. What is wrong with you, sir? Oh, did we just cure him? Oh, he's just plain cured. He couldn't have had anything too major wrong with him. So we're gonna do another month, so let's slow this down again. See if we can't get some more doctors. So I'm sure we could use at least one more. Well, you're loyal and friendly, and you're dedicated to helping people with a smile. Well, there is a noticeable difference in... Oh. Staff ability. Oh, it's just both staff ability. Alright, so... Doctor there, doctor there, doctor there. We must need one for the inflation room. I think that'll do it. I don't think we need any other nurses. We got 2. Maybe hire another handyman? Let's do that. If there's a good one. 87... 87 it is. And now I'll just wait and see if the game demands I do anything. Hardly anyone has to stay in your hospital. The patients will be pleased about that. They aren't quite yet, but they will be. That guy has inflation. I'll bet you that right now. Can't I monitor him? Isn't there a way to... Hold on. Isn't there a way I can actually... Yeah, now I can just kind of stalk this guy. Kind of. I don't follow him around, per se. Cure another 6 patients and you'll have cured enough to win this level. So he's off to be deflated. Oh, it's not going to show it? I missed it. See if we can't get another inflation patient and view what the procedure looks like. It's humorous. And we can also watch people be cured of their debilitating... Ah, I missed stuff! I gotta pay more attention. When stuff appears in this corner, and it's usually relevant. So I'll put my sticker over it with my finger on the 1 key, like I'm an Eskimo waiting for a seal. Here we go. My parents told me that the medical profession paid well, so give me a raise of 15 or I'll become a computer games designer. Yeah, okay. You definitely work hard, so you're worth it.
Watch out, we've got a VIP in the building.
Oh no, there's a VIP in the building. Better be careful. Maybe stuff happens at the turn of the month more often than not. I'm not sure. Well, everything else seems to be going swimmingly.
Doctor required in GP's office.
We're not getting real complaints. Here we go, there's another question mark. We have exhausted all our diagnostics machines on this patient. We're still not sure what's wrong. What shall we do with the patient? There's a 53% chance we have identified what type of invisibility the patient has. I'll get the patient to wait while I build more diagnostics rooms. Because that's not a good enough percentage. I don't want to risk the patient like that. Drug casebook. Okay, so invisibility. Let's concentrate research on that. Oh, I can change the treatment prices. But yeah, definitely concentrate the research on invisibility. Because that seems to be an issue. I'm not sure how much I really want to tinker with the treatment charges. Find out later if that's desired. When it says diagnostic rooms, does it mean like general diagnostic? I don't think that's exactly what it's asking for. Well, let's speed this back up again. I want to see someone with inflation have the inflation. Yeah, here we go. Let's watch this procedure. Yeah, he just pops his head, then fills him back up. Both the nurses are chilling. Well, maybe we need at least another nurse. I think that'll be the winner. We can pluck them out, though. Oh, she's on her way back to the ward anyway. So that's fine and dandy. So let's continue onward. With my eyes peeled in the corner.
Doctor required an inflator room.
Delicate balance, here we go. What's this? Congratulations! After visiting your hospital, the mayor of Greater Trumpton remarked, "Now that's what I call a hospital. You have been awarded a cash grant at $2,000. Your reputation in the community has been boosted." Nice! That's great news. I have a satisfactory hospital. Look at me. So now we just pretty much got her beat. I haven't been paying attention to if I'm even turning a profit. It's looking like I'm turning a profit. If I get up to 1,600, let's see where it goes down to. Or will I even get that high? If I keep going to the pharmacy, I'll get that high. There's a lot of money to be made in the pharmacy.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
Well, I got to 160 like I wanted.
Doctor,
I think I might have more or less broke even. I do have an extra nurse, though. What's with the lack of treatments being performed? Oh, that's probably why. Are you my psychiatrist? Well, you're bushed. You're also bushed. Maybe I can hire another psychiatrist and fire him. Nah, let's just continue. Shouldn't be much left to this level. Anyways. Doctor does need a break. There he goes. Only made him wait a month or so. That's pretty standard for procedures, is it not? Oh. Question mark. Don't want to miss that. 64% chance. I don't like that. I don't like those odds. 80% and up. I would try it. Like, I mean, if it was my life, I want it to be like 100%. But if it's my patient's life, I would at least want 80. Okay, so I'm still in the Hall of Shame, but I believe that changes as time goes on. Yeah, there's no way I'd get 250,000 score in this level. Not quickly, anyways. So, Hal is the richest, but I have the highest cure count, which is really what's important. Most visitors, Hal had more visitors but fewer cures, so I'm still better. And my total value is way higher. I'm not the richest. I'm nowhere near, but I'm highest value. I like the sounds of that. Oh, and we get a letter. Dear MegaHarv, congratulations. We're very impressed at your hospital running abilities. You are certainly a golden boy in the health department. We think you prefer a slightly tougher job, though. You'll be paid a salary of $15,900. But the decision is up to you. Are you interested in working at the Sleepy Hollow Hospital? Yes, I am. But I will do that in the next episode, because I'm sure this will run long enough. But thank you very much for watching this edition of Theme Hospital. I still go by MegaHarv. And you can read that. If I pause it, I gotta slow this down and save the game. Join me next time.